Hi there, welcome to this deep stretch yoga class. Today we're working on building mobility in the shoulders, so you can expect lots of flowing, gentle movements with the breath, as well as some juicy long holds. As always, please look after your body in whatever way that means to you, and use props as much as you like. Once your space is all set up, find a comfortable seat, lengthening the spine, maybe taking some nice big shoulder rolls. And then when you're ready to find stillness, allow the eyes to close down. And drawing your awareness inwards. Starting to notice the sensations in the body and the movement of the breath. And today we'll begin our practice with Nadi Shodhanam, alternate nostril breathing. So if you're familiar with this breathing exercise, feel free to keep your eyes closed to keep that focus inwards. Otherwise you can blink open the eyes now and I'll do a quick demonstration. So you can take any hand mudra you like for Nadi Shodhanam, but my favourite is Kali Mudra, so lacing together all the fingers, then releasing the first finger and the thumb. When we begin, we'll open up these two fingers and place them gently either side of the nose. We'll take one cleansing breath to begin, then we'll close the left nostril and inhale through the right for a count of 4. We'll then close both nostrils and hold the breath for a count of 4. We'll then open left and exhale for 4. Inhale left for 4, hold for 4, exhale right for 4. So that's one round. I'll guide you through with the counts. So all you need to focus on is really trying to control your breath. So pacing yourself so that you can fill the full 4 counts as you breathe in and evenly fill the full 4 counts as you breathe out. So let's lengthen up the spine and place the fingers gently either side of the nose. You can have the eyes open or closed, whatever feels right. And taking a deep breath in through the nose to begin, fill the belly. And then opening the mouth, take a long exhale. Closing the left nostril, inhale through the right for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing both nostrils, hold the breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open left, exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last exhale, right. 4, 3, 2, 1. And resting the hands in the lap. And allowing the breath to return to an easy, natural rhythm. And taking a deep breath in right down to the base of your belly, lift the chin up to the ceiling. Slow exhale, chin to chest. Inhale into belly, lift the chin high. Slow exhale as you bring the chin back down. One more with the breath. Inhale. And exhale. And then lacing the fingers, place the hands on the back of the head. Pausing here to feel the weight of the arms. Every breath in fills the belly, let it expand. Every breath out, feel the neck and shoulders soften, sinking down. On your next breath in, fill the belly, lift the chin and open the elbows wide. Exhale, rounding down, chin to chest, elbows draw in towards the belly. Inhale, open up, lift the chest high. Exhale, round down. One more breath in. And then holding at the top. Every breath in now, a reminder for us to lift the chest, spread through the elbows. Last breath in. Exhale to curl down. Reaching out the arms in front of you at shoulder height, palms face away from one another. Really stretch through the fingertips, round through the shoulders as you feel the shoulder blades spread wide. Keep that tension in the arms as you inhale, dragging the arms back, open the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together at the back, nice. Then flipping the palms to face the front. Exhale, sweep forwards, round and stretch through the fingertips. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, rounding down. One more breath in. And out. Lengthening spine, bend the elbows so the palms face the back of the room. Nice, elbows at shoulder height. Again, see if you can find that tension in the arms. So we're pushing the backs of the hands and the elbows forward, spreading the shoulder blades wide. Then deep breath in as you open the elbows, lift the chest and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, closing elbows, tuck the chin around the shoulders. Inhale, opening up. Squeeze. Exhale, rounding down. One more breath in. And out. Nice, let's release the arms and take some shoulder rolls. Maybe take them in the opposite direction. Then when you're ready, we'll come into our side stretch. So place the fingertips or the palm of the right hand down on the floor beside you. Reach the left arm up so the bicep is hovering just by the ear. Nice, lengthen up through the fingertips and stretch the whole left hand side of the body. And then start to slowly tip yourself over. You can come as deep into the side stretch as you like. Just walk those right fingertips away from you as you sink down. Focusing on grounding down into the left sit bone, lengthening from left hip all the way up to left little finger. Openness across the chest as you spiral through the rib cage, opening the armpit up towards the ceiling. We have one more minute here. Breathing deep and slow. Last breath. Easing back up to center. Take any movements you need to release. And then when you're ready, we'll come into our side stretch on the other side. So left fingertips or palm to the earth. The right arm reaches all the way up, bicep nice and close to the ear. Lengthen from right hip all the way up to right fingertips. And then slowly start to come over. There's no need to go deep into this side bend. You can get a nice stretch through the side body, holding up quite high. But if the space is there and you want to sink deeper, you can walk those left fingertips away from you and bend into that elbow. And grounding down into right sit bone as we lengthen through the right hand side of the body. Opening through the front of the chest. Nice. Spiraling the rib cage open, armpit to the sky. One more minute here. Breathe deep. Last breath. And ease yourself back up. And again, take any movement that feels good here. And then when you feel ready, come up onto all fours. And toes at the back of your mat as we prepare for cat-cow. So shoulders stack above wrist, hips above knees. Awareness in the base of the spine. As we lift the tailbone up to the ceiling, drop the belly low, lift the chest and the gaze, deep breath in. And then as you exhale, tuck the tailbone under, draw the belly in tight to the spine, push into the hands around the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, rounding down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Introducing any movements you like into your cat-cow. So maybe that's some wiggles side to side through the shoulders or the hips. Exploring whatever sensations you find. Maybe you can play with shifting the weight forwards and back. Last couple of breaths. And we'll meet back in our cow, so tailbone to the sky, belly low, open chest, preparing for Anahata, heart opening pose. So you might want to bring some props in front of you for this one to rest the head or the chest down. Or maybe you go straight down to the mat, walking the hands forwards. Spread the fingers wide, push into the palms, keep the arms strong and active, shoulders pressing up towards the ears as we melt the chest down towards the ground. So as I said, any props you need here, you can rest chin or forehead to the ground. Every breath in fills the belly. Every breath out, body softens. If you'd like to soften the pose, you can bend one elbow to bring your palm in towards the centre of the mat. Maybe you rest the head down on the hand or a fist. And if you chose to fold one arm in, you can change over the arms now. Staying even on both sides. 30 more seconds. And taking one last deep breath. And sliding forwards onto our bellies. And you might feel good to take the arms behind you, rest a cheek to the earth. Allow the elbows and the shoulders to soften. And then softly bringing ourselves up into Sphinx. Elbows directly underneath the shoulders, tucked in nice and tight to the ribs. Spread the fingers, push down into the palms, forearms and elbows as we lift and open the chest. Head stacks above shoulders. And keep drawing that chin in. And the shoulders soft. Squeezing the glutes. Squeezing the thighs. And once you're happy with your positioning, bring that awareness back to the breath. Seeing if you can feel the belly expand on each breath in. And belly softens on each breath out. 1 more minute here. Taking one last deep breath. And releasing everything down. Maybe take the other cheek to the earth now as you reach the arms back and allow the shoulders and elbows to soften. Carefully bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Push into the palms as you send hips back to heels, child's pose. The knees can be together, or if you want to work more into the hips, you can slide the knees apart. The arms reach forward towards the front of the mat. And gentle pressure as we push down into palms. And as always, you can use any props you like to support the head or the chest. Make sure you feel comfortable in your body here. And taking every breath in right down into the base of the belly. Every breath out, whole body softens. Every breath out, whole body heavy. And as you listen in to the sensations that you're experiencing in the body, if you notice any areas of tightness or stiffness, and see if you can start to consciously send the breath to that point. And so each breath out directed at a specific point in the body, consciously asking that area to soften, consciously asking the muscles to let go. As we come into our final minute here, and taking one last deep breath. And then ever so slowly, keeping the chin tucked, start to roll up through the spine. And whenever you arrive in your kneeling position, you can take some circles through the shoulders. And then make your way down onto your back. Both knees in tight to the chest. Give yourself some love, a big hug, a squeeze. Maybe a gentle rock side to side would feel nice. And option one is staying here just as you are. Option two, stretch the legs up towards the ceiling. You can hang out here in this gentle inversion. It's a really nice place to practice that deep belly breath. If you have a wall or something else to hand, it can also be nice to prop your legs up against a support. Option three, halasana, plow pose. Bringing the hands underneath the hips for support. When you're ready, use the hands to help lift the hips up high. And you can either straighten out through the legs, taking the toes towards the ground behind you. They don't need to touch the floor, they can always hover in space. Or you can bend the knees and carefully rest them on the forehead. And if the toes do reach the ground, you can release the hands and place them wherever feels good. And whatever option you have chosen today, I'd like to encourage you to either soften the gaze or close down the eyes. And drawing your awareness inwards as we bring the focus back to breath. if you have chosen to keep knees into chest or legs up to the ceiling, you have 1 more minute where you are. If you've come into Halasana, you have 1 whole minute to release. So use the hands for support underneath the hips. And awareness in the spine as you come down vertebrae by vertebrae. Nice. No rush if you're still coming down slow, but eventually we'll all meet in a nice big full body stretch. So pointing through the toes, reaching up through the fingers. And maybe lengthening through the right hand side of the body. And then the left hand side of the body. And then both sides of the body together. And releasing ankles and wrists. And then bringing the arms down by the sides of the body, palms flat to the earth. Feet come together, legs stretched out long, preparing for Matsyasana, fish pose. When you're ready, lift up the hips, slide the hands underneath so that you're sitting on them. And then try and tuck the elbows in as much as you can underneath the body. So you'll already feel a gentle lift and open through the chest. Option 1 is just holding here. Option 2, if you'd like to come all the way up, take a deep breath in, push into elbows as you lift chest and open throat. Gently rest the crown of the head on the mat behind you. As we hold here, encourage breath into belly. Last breath. Push into elbows to release. And release the arms and stretch them out wide in a T if you have the space. Otherwise, bend elbows for cactus arms. And then slide the hips all the way over to the left hand side of the mat. Left knee squeezes in tight to the chest as we guide that leg all the way over to the right. As always, you can place any prop you like underneath that left knee for support, or you can let the leg hang in space. Maybe breath by breath, the leg starts to drift down towards the floor. Encouraging the whole body to become soft here. Whole body melting down into the floor. And the last breath. And carefully bringing yourself back to center. Give your body all the time it needs to unravel. And then when you're ready, shift hips all the way over to the right. Right knee in tight to the chest. And then guide that leg over to the left. Again, prop under the knee if you like. Each breath out, encouraging that right leg to drift down. Each breath out, encouraging whole body to soften. Last breath. And gently ease yourself back to center. And then we'll take this final minute to take any final movements your body needs. So listen in. And then whenever you feel ready, there's no rush. You can decide whether you'd like to end your practice on your back for Shavasana, or if you prefer sitting upright for meditation. So your choice. Make yourself comfy, warm. There's absolutely no rush if you're still getting settled. But whenever you found your chosen position, allow the body to become still and the eyes to close down. And today we'll drop into our relaxation with our 3-part breath. And so let's start by taking a really deep breath in all the way down into the base of the belly. The belly rises up and expands like a balloon. And then slowing the exhale, the belly softens and draws back in. Deep inhale, fill the belly. Slow, controlled exhale. Belly draws in. Inhale, fill the belly. Slow exhale and release. On your next breath in, fill the belly first. And then keep breathing in, feeling the lower ribs expand up and out. As you exhale, release the ribs first. And belly draws in after. Inhale, belly. And then up into the ribs. Exhale, ribs. And then belly. Inhale, belly. Ribs. Exhale, ribs. And then belly. On your next breath in, fill the belly first. Then ribs. Then all the way up to the very top of the chest, right up to the collarbones. As you breathe out, slowly pour the air from the top of the lungs first, emptying out through the rib cage. Belly draws in last. Inhale, belly, ribs, all the way up to the very top of the chest. Slow, controlled exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Take one more full breath in, completely filling the lungs and then holding the breath when you reach the top. You can hold on to that breath for a few more moments if you like, but whenever you're ready you can release, letting it all go. Allowing the breath to find an easy, natural rhythm. And taking your awareness into the sensations of the body. And bring your awareness right down to the very tips of your toes. The tips of your toes are relaxing. The tips of your toes are relaxed. The soles of your feet are relaxed. Tops of the feet relax. Ankles and calves relax. Knees and thighs relax. Hips, abdomen and chest completely relax. And bringing your awareness down, right down to the very tips of your fingers. The tips of your fingers are relaxing. The tips of your fingers are relaxed. Palms of the hands relax. Backs of the hands relax. Wrists and forearms relax. Upper arms and shoulders completely relax. And bringing your awareness down, right down to the very base of your spine. And slowly walk your awareness up one vertebrae at a time. Feeling lower back relax. Feeling middle back relax. Feeling upper back relax. And back of the neck and throat completely relax. Chin and jaw relax. Mouth and nose relax. Cheeks feel soft. Eyes heavy. Noticing how any remaining tension just melts away from the forehead as you feel your eyebrows completely relaxed. bringing your awareness into the whole of your body now. Whole body, deeply, completely relaxed. And as you start to come back into the space around you, you might like to bring some small movements into the fingers or toes. Maybe it would feel good to take a stretch. And in your own time, keeping your eyes closed, carefully make your way up to meet in a comfortable seat. And the palms come together at heart center. And as we bow our heads, let's take these last few moments and to acknowledge something that we're grateful for today. Namaste.